Hey guys, so I am out here today with the Rattan LM Ultra. This bike is pretty cool because it comes with this big battery. It can go up to 120 miles, which is really cool. And it can go 32 miles per hour, which is awesome. A lot of fun. Also, this bike is currently on sale for $1,399. That's the starting price, of course, depending on what accessories you want with the bike. But I'm ready to go for a ride. It's a super nice day, so let's go for a spin. All right, guys, we are off on another adventure. And like I said, this thing gets up to 32 miles per hour, and I've already gotten it there, and it gets up, and I got my phone app just to compare the two. Little incline here. I'm gonna see if I can do it before this light up here. Of course, I got my pedal assist 5. I'm hitting 29 and here comes the light. Let's see if I can get over. Put my arm out. We gotta make a left at this light. We're gonna hit the bike path up here. It's always so much fun to go for a cruise. We're gonna take a left right here. I really like this bike. It's a really comfortable ride. It does have front shocks, which helps absorb, you know, the bumps in the road or like bumpy terrain. Also has a shock on the seat, which is really nice. Helps absorb that rougher road or potholes that you hit sometimes. Got some wind up against me. And we're gonna come up here to the crosswalk and cross right here. Let me hit this. Actually, we might be good to go. We are good to go. We're going for it. There's a car coming, then I have to hit the indicator to get them to stop, but we're gonna come right into here. Just a lot of fun. I always have a good time. So for the throttle, you have a half of a throttle right here, and it's real smooth. I'm currently on pedal assist 5, but I'm gonna drop it down because we're going into a park. So you got your switches right here, and I'm just gonna drop it down, probably 1. But the really cool thing about this bike is that you can use the throttle because it does have such a large battery capacity. And my husband and I actually went to dinner the other night, and I just tested it out. I wanted to see, you know, if it dropped down any bars on the battery. You got your battery indicator right here. Oh, and you do have your friendly bell, just to let people know you're coming up from behind them. Comes in real handy rather than a horn, because that'll startle people. A little bump right here. We got those absorbers. But we went to dinner the other night and rode around. We took the bike paths and rode around, and when we got to dinner, I was in shock, and I don't remember how many miles it was. I wish I would have kept track of the mileage, but when we got to dinner, it was at 100%, and then we rode home and it was still at 100%, which was really impressive. So I am on pedal assist 1 right now. We're about to go over another bump. Pedal assist 1 right here, and I'm not going to use the throttle. I'm just going to pedal, and just with no effort, I'm going 10.8, almost 11 miles per hour. And then we're gonna come around this corner. It smells like somebody's barbecuing out here. It smells really good. And I'm gonna up it to pedal assist 2. And you see it really picks up, but I probably don't wanna do that right here. We're gonna come around this corner, and then I'll let pedal assist take over, just because there's a lot of people out here walking. So we're gonna take a right here. All right, there we go. I guess we'll get it up there once we take a corner, because as you guys can see, a lot of people out here. I don't blame them. It's shaded over here. The weather's been a lot hotter. I'm just gonna go around them. All right, take this other corner, and then I think we can get into pedal assist 2. But this thing is such a cruiser. I don't know if we can get it, but I'm gonna try real quick. So we're hitting about 18.5 just with no effort for pedal assist 2. We'll come up here, and then once I get to straightaway, I'll hit it to pedal assist 3. But there's a lot of corners. We don't want no incidents or scare anybody either. Yeah, there's a lot of people out here taking their walks. Slow it down over here. Hello. Cute. Oh. Let's see. And that's why you don't go flying around the corners, because sometimes people are on the other side and there's a kid riding his bike on the other side of the path. That wouldn't have been good. So we're gonna go over this bridge over here too. I did add a mirror over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It does not come with the bike, nor does the phone holder, but those things I feel is a necessity. All right, let me open up to pedal assist 3. Let me do 3. And it really goes. I'm gonna slow down though. But this thing really gets up and goes. It's a lot of fun. I feel like I'm really like one with the bike, which is nice. And then we got some speed bumps right here, which again, you got the front shock absorbers and on my seat, which really helps to absorb that. And I did want to mention the front basket that you see on the bike. There's different packages for this bike. So you can get a front basket or just a rear basket or front and rear. Just a lot of options, of course, depending on your needs, which is really nice. Make it your own bike. And I'm gonna slow this down. And this does also have cruise control with the switches over here, which is awesome. So if you just wanted to go for like a light cruise, or maybe you're on a straightaway, that's when that will come in handy. I'm gonna hit this button, make sure this car stops, and we are good to go. Just never trust the crosswalk. Said it before, I've had cars just run them. One, they're not paying attention, they're on their phone, or maybe the sun is blinding them. And you don't want to end up getting hurt or even killed. So definitely you gotta pay attention to make sure the cars are stopped before you go through the crosswalk. Too many close calls with that. So, okay, let me open it up. Let me jump it up to pedal assist 5, and you can see it just really picks up and goes. I'm gonna see what I can hit before I get to this light. So we're hitting 29, 30, 30 and a half. And this bike has really good brakes too. It comes to a good stop, which is awesome. You want good brakes, especially when your bike goes fast. We're gonna take a right here. So yeah, guys, this thing is a ton of fun. I always have such a good time. Loving the nice weather. Just love the cruise and the fresh air. And you know, I was wanting to go get ice cream on this today, but I think I'm running out of time. We got glass right here. That ain't good, but these are supposed to be puncture resistant tires, but of course you want to avoid that type of stuff. But I want to go over all the features with you guys because this bike does have a lot to offer, so let's get into it. As mentioned earlier, this bike can get up to 120 miles just on a single charge. Now, of course, this is going to depend on your load, riding mode, your terrain, and the weather out. But this bike can carry a weight capacity up to 300 pounds. Now for the battery, you have a 40.5 AH large capacity battery to be able to get you up to that 120 mile range. And you can see it does have a handle on it. That way you can remove it if you're traveling or trying to load it in a vehicle. It does make the bike lighter by pulling out the battery. Now for the motor, you have this 1000 watt 48 volt brushless rear hub motor with 1800 watt peak. Now for the tire, you get these 20x4 fat tires. Now these tires are puncture resistant, which is nice. Now when it comes to the braking system, you get dual hydraulic disc brakes. Now when it comes to bumpy terrain, you have this front suspension and this seat shock absorber. For your passenger rider, you get this back seat as well as this back rest. You also have footrests on both sides of the back tire. You also get this front headlight and a rear tail light for your nighttime rides. There's also front and and rear wheel fenders to prevent debris or rocks from kicking up at you. You also get this nice bright screen which shows your battery life, your speed, as well as what pedal assist you're on, and it does go up to 5 pedal assist modes, as well as your odometer. There's also optional baskets, which I currently have the front basket on my bike, but you can get a front basket, front and rear basket, or just a rear basket. You also get 2 keys. Now the key is necessary for turning on your bike. And another cool feature of this bike is that it's foldable, which is great for traveling with and also perfect for storing with. And you'll also see that the pedal down here is also foldable. So there you guys have it, the Rattan LM Ultra, a super fun bike with a lot of features. Plus you can get a lot of accessories with this bike. If you are interested in checking out the Rattan, I will have my link down below in the description, as well as my discount code. I do want to thank Rattan for sending me out this bike, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye guys.